Hey, are you tired of making controller-sized dents in the wall but don't feel like listening to some asshole on the internet bang on about how easy this game actually is? It's okay, buddy. We're all friends here. Here's this asshole's entertaining guide to Dark Souls 3. Curse Rotted Greatwood. At first glance, it might be incredibly intimidating seeing the sheer number of douchebags accompanying this asshole tree. I mean, shit! They practically fall right from the sky.
It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Amen.
However, it really doesn't pay to be the minions of any greater being in the Dark Souls universe. Honestly, if you're feeling overwhelmed, something like this is bound to happen. As you will notice throughout this fight, this boss acts much like some sort of disgusting, bloated child that practically drags itself around on its ass, much like a toddler would. If you move too far away from it, he will begin to chase you like one of his toys is deciding to make a run for it. The key to this phase, because there is always two phases, is to play keep away from the village idiots and attack, that thing. Despite the intimidating nature of this fight, it's particularly easy to stand right up in front of him, for now, and attack his, weak point. Attacking it a couple times and putting up your shield in fear afterwards can allow you to stand here and soak one of his attacks. Assuming you have a shield that's worth a damn, though. One of the only times you really need to move away is if some of the locals come over to borrow some sugar from you, in which case you can promptly tell them to fuck off, run away screaming, or wait until the village chief tells them it's past their bedtime. If he decides to rain his seeds on you, or decides to make boom boom in the pants, God, this guy's disgusting, then you should also move away. Eventually, once you've done enough damage to its manhood, it will act in the way any ordinary man would in this situation. Go into shock and
Turn down for what?
if any random bastards were left wandering around at this point, they will simply fall to the bottom of the pit and die. Why don't you die from this? Well, because clearly playable characters ignore the laws of physics unless it's from a 5-foot drop. At this point, the boss fight turns into a horrified version of Operation, where you need to find the random ailments across his body and remove them with brute force. If you're brave enough to perform surgery to the main abscess, then you'll have to contend with the ultimate grotesque protrusion. If you're of the melee variety, this is not recommended. Oftentimes, he will swing at you 3 times, making it difficult to block without taking damage and annoying to dodge. Once again, we have advice for the resident magic users in the crowd. Stand at a distance and shoot blue shit at this weak point and try not to get hit. Moving on, occasionally, if you're at his side, he will try and swat you like he's trying to sneak a cookie from the cookie jar. But just like with all bad kids, you smack their hands to teach them a lesson. This is a particularly safe way of getting some extra damage in at this point. If you possess patience... Okay, at this point, if you don't have patience, then you're probably playing the wrong game. Then you can pull out the cheese and wait for him to try another attempt at learning to walk, only to fall on his face, again, much like a petulant child. You can prune his major appendage, or take the opportunity to pop some of his boils. Eventually, once you've played enough Operation from Hell, you will have put down the asshole tree boss. He's also relatively weak to fire, but someone had to get stuck in traffic. Okay, guys, I know I'm late to the party, but that son of a bitch. Hey guys, thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, favorite, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Next time we're going to be tackling the Abyss Watchers. It's a really cool fight, and thanks again for watching, and have a good one.